Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to Minecraft with John. Alright, so if you guys haven't seen the last two episodes, which were stream VODs, I don't blame you. Sitting through those sometimes can be a bit boring, I do a lot of grindy work or whatever. The last one, however, was pretty interesting because I took a trip to the Nether, so if you haven't checked it out, you probably should. However, I have a couple things I want to talk to you about today. I have decided that for the sake of this series, enabling me to, you know, I have decided that for the sake of this series, which was really going to be about me, spending some time solo and building awesome things, trying to maybe make good on the promise I did before of the castle and things like that. But I always feel really limited in, the standard game by what I can do. And so I actually have decided with this series that this is now going to be Vanilla Plus. And before you freak out too much, it's not like I've completely gone full modded, but I have added a few mods to spice things up, to add in just a few things that I think are going to make designs cooler and to give us a little bit more to do, to make storage a bit better for us. And maybe over time, at your guys' suggestions or ideas that I come up with, I might add a couple more things here and there. But mostly, it's just going to be the same experience with just some cool added stuff that I can make some interesting builds with, and maybe go on an adventure or two. So that's that's all about. If I could speak English, which I can, we know. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the HUD back up, and you'll see one of the first things is a mini map. So I've added a journey map, and I think it's really awesome. And it helps a lot with planning out builds and, scoping out areas. And it's going to be nice for our plans and projects to be able to get a lay of the land like that. And that's going to be cool. And also, especially when I'm doing off-screen stuff, having the waypoints that I can jump to definitely speeds up, travel and things like that. Other than that, well, I've also, of course, you have to, added NEI. Now you might see there's only 8 pages here. And that's because, like I said, I haven't really added that many things. But there were a few things that I felt were going to be necessary as we went along. Now you'll see a lot of vanilla stuff, and then, I haven't even seen this stuff. This is the terracotta. That's vanilla, so I didn't add that, that's for sure. What is that? End crystal. Like, these are things I'm not even familiar with from 1.12. By the way, this is 1.12.2, but with mods, so just keep that in mind. But anyway, as we go through the vanilla stuff here, we'll finally start to see some different things popping up. One of the big things is the block craftery mod, which is a throwback to the old carpentry mod or carpenter block mod, which basically means you can make these framed blocks, and you can see there's slants, slopes, stairs, half slabs, corners, and regular full blocks, and walls. And with these, you can basically put these down and then right-click it with any kind of block, and it'll look like that block. So, for example, stairs that don't normally come in certain types of blocks you can make, or these slants or whatever. So this is going to really, really help with the decorative stuff in these builds that I have planned. Also, I did throw in computer craft because I want to do some major mining things and kind of have it be self-sufficient. So I love using the mining turtle for that. And we might also mess around with some of the other turtles just for fun as we go. Chisels and bits is another thing that's going to help us with decorative stuff. We'll get into that more later. Builder's wand, again, it's going to speed up the building process for me because you can place down rows of blocks at a time. Just all of these little things like that are going to help speed things along. Backpacks that let you carry more stuff. Chest upgrades that make the chests hold more stuff, as you can see. You know, just a lot of different things like that. And apparently you can do this with shulker boxes too, which I did not know. That's actually really nice. And you'll also see some cool stuff in here from the Twilight Forest, because there is an updated version of the Twilight Forest, which I've never gotten to play. So we're going to be looking at that too. That's going to be more the adventure side of things. But there's also some cool blocks that we can only get there that will be nice for building purposes. And also Yabba barrels, which basically is another storage unit where basically you can put down a barrel and put, like, you know, 128 stacks of cobble into one barrel, and it doesn't take up chests and things like that. So yeah, as I said, we might think about adding some stuff beyond that, but for now, that is the plan. And I'm excited to do a lot more with this, to get started on some of our really cool build ideas. And I know some of you that are purists are going to be maybe not happy about it. You probably like the builds that I did in vanilla, like this one that I brought over from the old world and then updated, or even the little house there. But this is a personal preference thing, because I just feel really limited by what I can do. One cool thing, actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to do this right now if I can. Do I have... Hold on. Do I even have grass blocks? I don't think I do, actually. And I don't have a Silk Touch pick anymore either. Well, I was going to give you an example of what these block craftery blocks can do, because I could make a half slab and put it down and then add a grass block to it, and we could make like a flowing bit of land here and there that you can just walk up, which is pretty cool. But either way, there's a lot of neat little things like that that I think is going to make it much easier and you know, more expansive on what I could do with the builds that I was thinking about doing. And you know what, since I'm kind of considering this not really a fresh start, because we've made progress here and you've seen it, but I did say I was going to wait to award myself my old treasures, but I honestly think that it would be wiser to just go ahead and do that right now. And you can see we had a lot of stuff. Oh man, did we have a lot of stuff. Do I have a Silk Touch pick? I don't. How did I not end up with a Silk Touch pick? But we do have our Fortune 3 pick, Efficiency 5. That thing's crazy. But yeah, so basically we've got bigger fish to fry now than limiting ourselves in what we can do. And we are going to be doing that. So yeah. And you know what, just to kick things off right, why don't we go right over here. Wait, do I have some flowers? There's some more. That should do. Do I have a bucket of water? I do. Lovely. Alright. So let's just kick this thing off right. Where do we want this? Well, I think we can move it later or have a new one, so I'm not too concerned about where I put it right now. I'm just gonna pop you down right here. Throw that there. I need another bucket. But yeah, I'm sure that there are going to be those of you who maybe aren't the happiest that I made this decision. And I do apologize if you're, you know, a super purist about all this. But for me, I felt like this was the best way to ensure that I could continue making episodes of Minecraft on this world. Should be mostly yellow, then I don't know why I was waiting on that. But yeah, let me sleep real quick. Alright. But yeah, to make sure that I would continue with this world, take advantage of, you know, the seed and the build ideas that I had, and just continue with it. And you know, if it's not your cup of tea, I do understand, but I hope that you'll stick around because we're gonna have a lot of fun with this, I think. All right, so I'm gonna toss this diamond in here as a sacrifice. Oh boy. And there is the entrance to the Twilight Forest. In freaking deed. Alright, so we have that. And we have all of our loot. And you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's get geared up. Let us get geared up. What is that? I definitely hear. I mean, I hear our bird, but I heard like a spitting sound and then a skeleton. Yeah, it's like really close. That's weird. Let's not worry about that right now. This is not the time. Let's go ahead and get fire protection. What's this one? Protection. Okay. Let's go ahead and get all our stuff. Our pumped up kicks. Man, I have missed you, pumped up kicks. That is a very dated reference now that I think about it, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, sharpness 3, looting 2, sword, treasure seeker pick. I won't directly equip that right now. Oh, there's our silk touch. That's good. Okay. Got our digger. You know what? Let's just put all this stuff in here for now. And what else? Diamond axe. Cool. Cool and good. I often say too much. Oh, wait, and there's probably Thorn. Oh, Thorn, I forgot all about you. Power 4, punch 2, and breaking 2. Yes, sir. I also had a flame bow. Can I, like, combine those? Get flame on there? Maybe. Surprised it's not infinity. Come to think of it. Anything I want from here? Well, I mean, obviously all of this awesome loot is amazing, but for now, I think we are good. Nice. I'm gonna take all this stuff. Should probably, like, put some of this stuff away here. Stuff I don't need. Right. Cleaned up the inventory a bit. We have the ability to organize our stuff, which is awesome. Oh wait, with the silk touch pick, I can kind of show you the whole thing. Yeah. All right, let's do that actually real quick. Let me get some grass blocks real quick, just so I can show you what I was getting at. I'll give you a few examples of what the Block Craftery blocks can do visually, which are going to be really cool. Alright, so to make a slab, we need these. To make those, you just need sticks. That is very freaking easy. We're going to need more than that. Gonna need more than that. Boop. I really need to figure out what pocket of darkness is around here that's leading to whatever all that noise is. Alright, let's do this. We'll just make 6 for now. We don't want to waste it. And over here, and I can show you what I was talking about. So, if I were to say go over here, boop, 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 boop. Okay, give me these. Okay, we're gonna be one short, so let me take that back. Check this out. Look at that. Now it's simple. It's not crazy. It's not obstructive or anything like that. And I wouldn't use it like everywhere. I wouldn't make the whole place rounded. But just randomly like that right there. It's a change in level of ground. And yet it's not, it doesn't have to be, you know, like man-made looking. It's just grass and you can walk up it. Isn't that freaking cool? I think it's awesome. So it's just little things like that that would make such a big difference. What about the saw? You know what? I want to show this off because this is going to be something else that I think is going to be pretty cool for us. So give me a couple diamonds. Let me give you an example of what this is going to be like. Real quick like. I believe it was like this. Indeed. Alright. And do we have... We do. We have some glowstone. Now, unless this has been changed, I believe all we do is something like that or something like that. Let's just try it this way first. I just want to see if I'm right. Okay. But then if I do this or do that, knock down even further. Let's get smaller and smaller and smaller, and so you can't even tell what it is anymore. Yeah, okay, that's apparently small as it gets. Alright, so let me just give you an example of what some of this is all about. So we have these, right? And say I was to go up here. Like so. And does that give off light? Let us find out. Okay. Hold on. Let's do it here. Now, what I did here was I pressed F7. That shows you your light levels. Okay, that does not give off light. I'm a little confused by that. Shouldn't it? Okay, maybe when it's a certain size, it doesn't. So I may have chiseled it down too far. Can I put it back together again? I can't. Okay. Well, I may have made a small mistake here. But you can see where you could do some cool things with layering with these. I apparently took it down a bit too far. But the idea here is that you could have light sources that were way less obstructive than, you know, a full-size block or a torch. Easier to hide away and still put off light. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the idea I was going for here. And to just give a further example, take cobblestone, make a wall, for example, like this. Throw this bad boy down and check that out. Just different things that you can do with just about every block to give you, you know, a different experience. And yeah, I think that we're gonna have a lot of fun with experimenting with the different block types and different things that we can do in order to make some of the cool designs I've had in mind a whole lot better and more detailed. And yeah, let me sleep real quick. There you are. Ow. Okay, that was driving me freaking nuts. He probably spawned over there and wandered over here. That was freaking annoying. Alright, back to what's more important. Where did I just come from? Here, okay. I was like, what the frick? Where is this coming from? Okay. Alright. Back on topic. What bird? How did you get there? Don't fall down that hole. I still hear something weird. It's that rustling sound, and I don't know what that is. I don't think it's the bird. The bird's squawking, but oh well, whatever. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so I have a lot of plans. You might be wondering. A skeleton. I'm just going crazy is what's happening here. You might be wondering how this applies to the other series I have going, the modded series Chaos Islands, which is so far just been on stream, and that's most likely going to be the case going forward with that one. The difference here is that I've decided that I'm most likely just going to record on this one, and if I do stream, it will be 100% only like mundane stuff. But for the most part, I want to make these edited, thought out episodes with cool builds that maybe I'll show you the start, middle, and end of a build, but not make you sit through the whole thing, basically. And yeah, I could do that on stream too, I guess, but you know, it's not exactly my goal right now to have another thing on stream. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I was thinking, is that we would make this mostly a recorded series going forward on this one, which means the videos will probably be fewer and further in between. But we do have a grand adventure in here that we can begin, and we have a lot of other cool things that I definitely want to start doing. Planning out the first build and such things as that. So yeah, this episode mostly introductory, and I hear another skeleton. What the frick? Am I going crazy? What is that? Is it the parrot? Wait, is he mimicking the... Wait, hold on. There's no way. Whoops. There's no way. I gotta look this up. Mind blown, guys. Mind blown. I had no idea that parrots did this. But they mimic what they hear. They also said that they'll look in the direction of what they hear. Within like a 20 block radius, these things can be. He's looking that way. It's further away than that, but basically he's imitating a skeleton and a witch. And that's at one point a zombie. It sounded like a baby zombie because that's what they do. The pitch of their sound is higher. So, man, that's crazy. I was literally losing my mind for nothing. Wow. Hello. You are the worst, and I no longer want to be near you right now. So we might need to find a better place for our bird, because frick me, that's gonna get old. I didn't know they imitate. I thought he would just chirp and whistle. I didn't think he'd be a freaking scare me to death with the evil mob sounds. Jeezer. But yeah. So, man, my inventory is full of these bits and pieces of thing, which is going to be a bit of a problem, especially until I learn what not to do, like these things that aren't so great. Hold on. To ignore a block grid. No, that's just going to destroy it. Oh, wait, shift maybe? Oh, shift. Shift. Then if I did this, yeah, alright, alright, alright. I got you now. Okay, okay. We're learning things, we're learning things. But yeah, I have a lot of things to figure out, to learn, to get prepared for, and we're going to be doing that. I'll probably do some stuff off screen to get prepped, but we're going to be diving into more of this stuff next time. There's the Twilight Forest, which has so much new stuff. I'm really excited about that. I want to make a mining turtle and get a mining operation on the go. I want to get a storage system on the go with some of the better storage options, and I want to get prepped to start our first build with all the new stuff in mind. So I might want to do like a little small build just to kind of get a feel for it first. So I'll be thinking about that, and yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for this. I understand, like I said, if you're not, if you're a purist and you wanted this to stay, you know, pure, I understand that. I just hope that you'll give this a chance, and yeah. As for the future of having an all vanilla series, that could happen again, you know, when 1.13 comes out in the future. I might want to have an all vanilla planned out series, but who knows? That's a ways off before I would look into diving into that. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned for more of this, and thank you for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the wolf pack, and I will see you next time for more. Bye.